Today's episode of Desertwood Days with Kathy Blaze is sponsored by Dork Publishing, expanding minds through fantasy since 2018. Learn more at the Dork Publishing website, www.dorcpublishing.com.
Welcome back to Desertwood Days. Are you ready for a little love today? Because I sure am. So our next guest is here to share some love with us. Let's welcome Tara Ijay. Hello.
Hi.
Hi there, beautiful.
Thank you for having me.
Such a pleasure. I love that color on you.
Thank you. I just found everything pink, threw it on, and here we are.
That shows love, right?
Yeah, I like to stand out with the love colors.
I don't blame you. Well, welcome. Such a pleasure. I've been wanting to meet you for so long. Anyone out there sharing love, I want to meet.
Thank you so much.
And look at those glasses on the top. Tell us about those glasses.
So these are my heart-shaped glasses. You'll find me obsessing everywhere in the world, wearing them, running around for Love Glasses Revolution. It's my way of showing up, choosing love, and it's about making the world a better place. And these are my reminder to do so.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So, Miss Tara,
Yeah.
so you founded a movement called the Love Revolution.
Love Glasses
Love
Revolution.
Glasses Revolution. Tell us how that got started and why.
So you can see the way I dress. I'm an American Muslim, and I would say probably 2015, 16, it was an interesting time. There was a lot of political rhetoric. There was the Pulse shooting, the San Bernardino shooting, and we were in the news, but not in a good way, I say. I think it was just a rough time. My sister and my mother and I went to California, and I remember walking into a hotel. And you know how they have the TV on.
Mm-hmm.
And the TV was saying, what are we going to do with the American Muslims? We're going to round them up. We're going to put them in internment camps. What are we going to do with them?
Wow.
And I remember feeling like everybody was just looking at me, and it was a scary idea that they could be scared of me.
Right.
And I went home and I cried to my baby brother, really, for a couple hours, really.
Mm.
He didn't know what to do, but he sent me a meme. And the meme was a little guinea pig wearing heart-shaped glasses, and it said, I can't see haters with my love glasses on. And it's just the silliest thing. It's the craziest thing. But that moment sparked the idea that I could choose to go out into the world a certain way, that I couldn't control what was going on in the world,
Right.
but I could control how I show up in it. And so I bought a pair of heart-shaped glasses. And I went to Sprouts. Yes, it was Sprouts. I remember specifically. And the first interaction I had with my heart-shaped glasses, wearing them like this, a woman was chasing me around the produce center a few times, and I was trying to get away. She was coming closer. We were having this whole thing near produce. She caught up to me and she said, I just love your heart-shaped glasses.
Oh.
And so I took the opportunity. I said, they're my love glasses. Like, you know, still a little like, what's going on? She said, I just love that. Where can I get those? And I said, you can have mine. And so we ended up in a hug and it just escalated the conversation.
You know, with everything that we hear, to hear such a beautiful story like that. I mean, because you have this lady chasing you around the store, your mind was thinking something totally different.
It was because I mean, at that time I lived on Facebook. My bubble was small, meaning I had a lot of Muslim friends. They were sharing a lot of fear-based information.
Mm-hmm.
Hate crimes were up 67%. Right. And I had friends that would reach out to me and say, can I take you to the store? Can I escort you to the bank? I mean, it was known at that time that Muslims in general were having some issues. And I fed into that. I was scared for myself and my kids. And so
And that's what social media does to us.
It
I
can,
mean,
it sure can.
you're in this bubble on social media, and a lot of times some people are probably on there 18 hours a day, if not
Yeah.
longer,
Right,
and that's their life.
right,
So you need to get out into the real world as you did, and
100%.
be a contributor in the real world. And that was what you did with that lady, because you gave her something, but you got something out of it.
Yes.
You got a lot out of that.
I got a validation that everything is going to be okay.
Mm,
And I know that it must seem so silly, the idea that a pair of heart-shaped glasses has anything to do with this, but it gave me a reason, a motivation, and it changed my whole world.
right.
And when I started, I would say that maybe I was actually looking for people, like maybe it was almost begging people to like me at the time. Like, don't be afraid of me,
Right.
like me, know me, I'm a good person,
Right. Right.
And through the journey, because that's from 2016, it's now 2022. I mean, I'm a different person now. I almost don't remember that person,
Right.
that one who needs all that validation, because now I really do love me, and I understand who I am in the world, and I believe it's all because of
And you know
the
what?
work I've
You
done.
probably changed the mindsets and the hearts of a lot of other people also. People that may have been on the other spectrum. I mean, looking at the media and believing in what they were hearing and seeing about a group of people. And
Yes.
because you know what? When you don't have love, or you don't have a lot going on in your own life, sometimes it's easier to accept and be a part of whatever's going on here.
Yes.
And that's what happens with a lot of people that's engulfed in social media and don't really get out into the real world to get to meet people.
I agree. I've had a lot of questions. People feel comfortable to ask me things about, what belief systems are, and and I'm able to have conversations because they trust that I'm telling them something
Right.
true and good.
Right. And to get to learn about who you are.
Yes.
Because you know what? There's different types of belief system, different types of religions, different types of everything. So to just lump everybody into one thing, and to think that you don't like everybody because whatever because she's wearing pink, I don't like her.
Right. Right.
That's not my color.
Bye-bye.
Pink is beautiful. So you started the love. I'm sorry, say it again.
Love Glasses
The
Revolution.
Love Glasses Revolution.
Yeah, nice and long name.
Yes. Where did that evolve into after that?
It's been many things, and I feel like I'm the avatar for the whole thing. Like, who I'm trying to reach is me. It was about helping people to understand that, love for all is the first sign that I ever showed up with, and I really was trying to get this idea of unity, inclusion, love, all of us together in this planet. I'm a little bit that person, a little slightly woo-woo, slightly, and ethereal. I just believe we can do things better together.
Right. And I love that you said love for all.
Love for all.
Love for all. So you have the love glasses, and what do we have here?
The book?
Yes.
So this is our Love Meets Life book, and this was something that I decided to do during the start of the pandemic.
Okay.
And I would say mostly because I was getting into a place of depression, like really a little bit. You can see that I'm a social animal a little bit, so hiding out was not really good for me. And I just started to collect people's stories, ask them. So it's 52 different diverse authors talking about what I gave them just a prompt of love.
Okay.
Talk about love. And when you read these stories, you're like, really? Like, that's love, and it absolutely is. And I just think that helped me get through a rough time, and I think it helped others get through a time that they could look at and read stories from other people during this pandemic, and so that's what was really important.
Because that's what we really needed it then, because there was, people are going through so many different types of emotions then,
Yes.
being cooped up in the house, having to, do things, be without people. For some, it's hard to be without people, be without your loved ones.
Yes. It's I'm an extrovert straight up,
Yeah.
and to be, trapped. I felt trapped.
I know.
And we all did.
Yeah.
But it was harmful.
Yeah.
Some people that were introverted loved it. This is like they've been training
Oh,
for this
they-
moment their whole life.
I love
what
that.
Like there's but it was really hard. And so I was trying to find a way for people like me that needed that connection to stay
Yeah.
connected. So we had like a,
That's awesome. So, Tara, we were speaking about your book, Love Meets Life, which I love that title. And you've brought together about 50 women or 50 individuals.
52, I'd say, diverse authors. There are a few men in there too.
Okay, to speak about love.
And in their way.
And their way. I love that. So when you read those, was there any aha moments on any of them?
Some of these people that I had as authors were friends for a while, and I had no idea what type of things that they had been through. So that was pretty powerful. They had me in tears. Some of the stories were in tears, but it ended up then in a good way. And they, told their message of what they went through.
Right.
And we don't know about people.
Right,
We
that is true.
think we do,
Mm.
because we're on Facebook. We see them, what they eat, where they're going.
And that makes people think they know who that person
Absolutely.
is.
But we do not know who they are.
That
Their
is
soul.
true. You know what? I want to say thank you for this, because we need more love in this world, especially right now. We
agree.
really need more love in this world. You also have one of your posters, Brave Girl, Use Your Voice,
Yes.
Love Glasses Revolution. Can you tell us a little bit about this, why this was created?
Yes, I have so many posters. Love for all. You are amazing. You are loved. Beautiful sayings. Like, it's always about the messaging of making the world better. This one was personal maybe to me, and I wanted to share it when I started to understand finally that I have value, that I'm a person that deserves love just for being. I don't have to earn it from someone. I don't have to be something that somebody wants. I just have to be me. And this was a whole, I'm 48. It's just, this took a minute, right, to get
Right.
to. And so that's when I started to be like, use your voice. And I told you, I speak to
Right.
myself as an avatar,
Yes,
but I want to take everybody with me.
right.
Like I learned something new. We can do this, guys. Let's do it together. And so that's really what this messaging is about.
I love the content that you're creating around love and inclusion, and acceptance also. And as artists, we're doing that every day.
Yes.
And I know that you've also been in fashion events with your love glasses and things like that. So you're really getting yourself out there and getting the glasses out there, spreading the word about this mission here. So
Yeah, everything has been very organic. I don't know anyone who's created a Love Glasses revolution, so I've got nothing to model it after. So
right.
when the opportunities arose, or people are like, you should do this or you should do that, I'm like, does it align? Yeah, let's do it.
Mhm.
So I think one of the best things that we've done fashion shows, we've done events, we do festivals, we've done all sorts of very interesting things, and we've gotten some
Right.
organic media, and it's been great. But one of the things that meant the most to me as a human is when we went to El Paso after the shooting there, the tragic shooting, and I didn't know what to do. But this one, unfortunately, this seems to be common these days. But what affected me was the way that it was done. Is that this hater had done a whole hate manifesto for that community, and he drove hundreds of miles to hurt this town. And so we decided to drive those miles
Mm.
to deliver
That's
heart-shaped glasses to
right.
these kids in this
To
community.
do the opposite of what he did, to
Yes.
spread love.
Because love wins,
Right.
and it has to,
Right.
and we believe that. And so,
You just have to keep spreading the word.
yes,
It's just touching one person at a time.
yes.
We have to keep spreading the word.
And-
then soon we'll hopefully wipe out people like him.
Yeah, and who knows, maybe someone will touch someone like his heart,
Mm-hmm.
and it will have a change,
Right.
a lasting impact, and he would have never done those things because he felt he was connected or part of something.
Right.
And this is what it's about. Like, all of the people that follow Love Glasses Revolution, we call them love rebels. We rebel against the hate and the negativity.
Right.
Like my sister, she came with me today to support me, and she's been there since day one.
I love that.
And then everybody else who's been involved, like, they're out wearing their glasses, reminding others. So this is not like Tara's Love Glasses
Mhm.
Revolution. This is people that are creating this movement, and I'm seeing
Right.
them all over, and they tag, and they're doing great works and feeding the unsheltered, and they're just doing their things
They're
wearing
doing
love
good
glasses.
things. Love it.
And now it's become a thing.
That's awesome. I know you brought some media also. So why don't we take a look at what you brought for us
Sure.
today?
Sure.
So we have here. Is this your logo here?
That is our logo. There's my standard pick.
Beautiful picture.
That's my moment, my heart's.
Uh-oh, looked like you were going out on a hot date right
yeah,
there.
that was one of those fashion events we speak about.
So what do we have here?
Love
We
is revolutionary.
created the Love
And
Glasses
so
Revolution.
this is a
I would say by
MLK
accident.
parade.
Nothing
So
is
we've
by
shown
accident,
up
but
3 years,
we
and we
put the
keep
pair of
getting
glasses
bigger
on,
and having
and I
more
wanted
fun.
to take
People,
them and take
it's just
them
so
with me.
fun
And
to
whenever
have
I had
the
these
community
interactions
join
with
us
people,
in that
because
event. That's my son Zaid,
what started
and
happening
he
is
helps out at
when I
our
wore them,
festivals and
people
our
would be
events.
like, "Oh my
He looked
God,
like he
I
was
love your
having fun.
glasses."
He's
And I would say
he's
they're my
something.
love
He
glasses.
loves
I
it.
choose love.
That's when we went
Where
to
can
El
I get some
Paso.
of
We met the
those?
teachers
So we
there,
have these magical
and
moments.
she told me I had to heart hug
because
her.
of
I
these
love her. We're still
glasses.
Facebook
When I
friends
wear
today.
the heart-shaped
Awesome.
glasses, it's
Another
my
part,
reminder. It's
so-
only a
so
tool. Everybody
came,
has
we
tools
marched
how
with
they
love.
get
That
through
was
this
the Martin
life.
Luther
It's
King
maybe
event,
some
and
self-preservation
Which
for
one
me.
was that?
It's
in Mesa.
Oh, in
it's a
Mesa.
It
Okay.
creates conversation,
This was
connections, and
a tool bank,
smiles.
Phoenix Tool
I'm all
Bank.
about that.
We
I
just
feel
had such a
people
great
are
time. They
inspired
won.
by the love glasses,
And they do great
because
things in our
it gives
community.
them hope.
This is
It reminds them that
a
they have a
phone.
choice. That is powerful.
They
when you
just-
realize that you
people-
have that choice.
Oh,
how
you're
to show
rebels
up,
out
it's
there.
very
they're out there
powerful.
being serious about
Did
it.
you see the guy dancing at the
Yeah, that was at our Pride event.
end? That is awesome. So, you also brought me
I did.
some glasses
I
today.
did.
You know what? I just love the bag. This is amazing.
You
Love
know,
Glasses Revolution. So, Tara, who the pink and the branding, was that all you? Did you create all that on your
Believe it or not, my husband and I both. Like, yes, I mean, I just wanted something vibrant,
Yeah.
you know, and it was. And then it just started to become a thing, and it's kind of exciting when people say, "Oh, is that your company, or is it like a national?" They think it's something else, like somebody
Right.
else, you know, with a lot
They think
more
it's
money.
too big. They think it's too big for you.
They're a little too big for me, but I'm like, oh, that is ours because I'm a brave girl. Use your voice. That is my brand.
And if you want to donate to our organization, this is where you go.
Yes.
And speaking of that, where can our audience find you?
Oh, yes, myloveglasses.com. We have all sorts of different varieties of heart-shaped glasses, and they can buy anything there. We're on social media. We have a group called Love Rebels Unite, where we share
Love Rebels Unite.
And we just offer special discounts or show them like review things that people send. We send it there, so to keep them part of this community.
Do you have any events coming up? Anything that you'd like to invite more rebels to?
What's funny is I'm getting booked out for 2023, so I'm already thinking like all the way out there. There's one, but not immediately. So
Okay.
I will put anything though on my Facebook if they want to
Okay.
follow Love Glasses Revolution.
Okay.
Anything that comes up, we'll tell them.
Okay. Is there a favorite pair of glasses for you?
Well, as you can see, I'm wearing this. I like the variegated colors.
Oh,
You know, the 3 different colors,
Uh-huh.
and with the beveled edge. This is our newest one,
Oh,
and so I'm partial to that one right now.
okay.
When I get a new one, it'll be that one.
Okay. Is there one last remark you'd like to say about love before we end today's show?
I would say that people are always reminding each other to love everybody. I just would remind people that they are somebody too. So love others, starting with self, and figure out what that means. When you learn who you are in the world and what you do, then you can easily go out in the world and apply that to others.
Beautiful. And that's the first thing, is having to love yourself first.
Yes.
It was such a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you.
Love you. And
Thank you.
we're going to go out on love today. So thank you for joining us here today at Desertwood Days. Desertwood Days.